Although Namibia has broadly maintained robust growth since the global financial crisis, 2014 has seen weaker growth, largely due to weak global demand for Namibia's export products. The highly volatile Southern African Customs Union revenues also poses great threat to the local economy, as this is expected to decline. The International Monetary Fund thus encourages a shift toward a tight fiscal policy stance.
Recent housing market development is another emerging risk. Fast growth in real estate prices, combined with the high concentration of banks' mortgage lending, pose risk to the financial sector and the economy. To address risks associated with the housing market, the mission encourages the authorities to consider various targeted macroprudential policies as needed. The mission acknowledges the Bank of Namibia is already considering taking some policy steps.
The IMF also shared concerns on persistent high unemployment in Namibia, particularly among the youth. At the same time, the fund acknowledges government's policy efforts to address this nagging headache.
With regard to the reserves, we have also policy interventions in mind that speak to import substitution, speak to capacity building in the productive sector so that we add value to raw materials and improve the value of our export commodities. We have infrastructure investments in the power sector which will enable us to produce our own power instead of buying it. That in itself has an import substitution effect. So there are elements, policy elements in the real economy that will help us to achieve the same. And I think I can happily say that we had broad agreement that that is an important element.
A full report on this fourth consultative meeting by the IMF mission is expected to be publicized by September this year.